having a reflective time for the last evening and into today. Allowing some of the sad feelings to come up and the tears, and I'm reflecting deeply on the past several years, 3-4 years, and how I always say that the twin flame journey has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's also been the most painful, and I guess I needed something that would sting me at such a depth to rouse my suppressed anger, rage, fury, and since I wasn't allowing it as a Christian, I was never allowing those feelings, those emotions, because those were sinful. I suppressed them, and I denied myself. I denied my authenticity. I denied my consciousness. And in doing that, I put myself to sleep. I put myself into a state of pretense. And thinking back on the feelings, when the first time when these emotions rose in me, in the midst of fear and terror, because I thought that God would strike me dead. But when I allowed them, it felt both frightful and good at the same time. And this anger was a very cleansing anger, a very cleansing purge of all the nonsense that in my pretense I had built up and created on the foundation of Christianity. The whole thing is bullshit because it was an egoic construct, because my ego was the controller, was in control of my emotions, was in control of the narrative, and commanded my soul to stay down, to stay quiet, to stay suppressed, to stay denied, and to let ego run the show. Let ego create this illusion of my life, my Christian life. I wasn't living in my feeling side. I was denying my feeling side, right? As Christians, we were always told, don't trust your feelings. Trust God, don't trust your feelings. It made me jaded. It made me sick to my soul. Anyways, when that came out, when my twin flame connection pricked me so hard, pricked me with the betrayal wounds, with the abandonment wound and the rejection, it opened the cage for the lion that was caged up. It opened my cage, and I came out roaring. It was the best thing that could ever happen to a person, because that is your authentic self. That is the authentic soul that takes no shit, that doesn't believe in fairy tales and fancy stories and narratives. It doesn't believe the story about a savior saving me. I need no one to save me. I know what my soul is. I know that my soul is divinity. I know that my soul is divine consciousness. If only I had let it out of the cage sooner. Right? So today I believe nothing as truth. I believe nothing, no narrative, no gospel, no ancient scriptures, no ancient writings of some savior. Because all of that is just bullshit for the ego mind. For the ego to have something to occupy with, to find importance and meaning. But you never reach the soul. The soul is the brave one that will declare it all bullshit and dismiss it and stop living from the mind and start living from the feeling. Start living from the heart, from the intuition. And all that really matters in the heart and intuition is the present now moment. We don't need to rehash historical stories, historical events, historical mysteries. There's no need. You just have to finally give yourself permission to be all you, to be all there in the present moment, and to feel, to release your feelings, to give permission to your feelings, right? So that's where the real life is at, not in the mind, but in the soul. So, are you present with your soul, with your authentic, honest soul, honest feelings, with the courage to express what you really feel, not what you have been told what is appropriate to feel, right? Anyways, so yeah, my soul is free. My soul is not always agreeable. But it's not about being agreeable, it's about being real. It's about being present with consciousness.